Thursday was perfect. Started the day, no missed classes this morning. Continued on, we had a great look. Fast, furious practice. And we just need to play somebody. And I'm sure you guys want us to play somebody too. You probably asked the same questions 6 different times, right? And you're saying, God, I wish they'd play somebody so Coach wasn't so stupid and said the same thing over and over. I heard you say that this morning. I was eavesdropping when you were talking about me.
Here's a new one.
You might have slick field weather. I mean, is there like a plan B or, you know?
What y'all might do.
That field's not going to be slick. And we don't have a plan B. Our plan A and B are all worked into it. The only thing would change slightly was the amount of time maybe that you'd throw the football. And it might change their plan as well. You know, so yeah, you always prepare on paper anyway, you know, for more rain, wet, but we really aren't expecting that.
Early in the week before you knew it was gonna move out a little quicker, did you guys have any contingency plan discussions on?
Not really, not really. But we had faith. Sun always shines on the hogs. See, you're getting an education here, aren't you?
That's a new answer at least.
You like it. You like it. No, we didn't, to be honest with you. We were just so darn busy. You know, and that was always, of course, a thought that if it came down to it and we really expected it, yeah, we would have spent a lot of time today as coaches sitting down and talking about a little bit different scenario. But as of right now, everybody that we've talked to said that thing's going to be out of here and we should be good to go. And that's great for the fans, more so than anybody. We can change. You know, it's hard for the fans sometimes to change. So, in fact, Chuck Hall was with us at Louisville. He said it'll probably be a torrential downpour like we beat Florida State in a few years back, but no such luck, no torrential downpour.
You know, a lot of the national folks, the pollsters and all, are really going to be taking a good long look at you guys in this game. What does that feel like to kind of know everybody's wanting to see what you're going to be about?
I know we probably think about that a little bit, but again, we don't talk about it as a team at all. As you know, again, we're thankful to be where we are, and the only thing we're wanting to do is take care of ourselves. You know, we have to have singleness of purpose, singleness of vision, and make sure that we concentrate. It can't be next week. It has to be this week. It has to be this play, this moment in time. And if we don't do that, if we learn to do that, we'll be a good football team. You know, and we try to stress to our guys that it's this play. And that's it. This play. That's the only thing we have to worry about.
Did you, by chance, watch the CBS Confidential last night?
You know, I did not see it last night, but it was taped, and I got to see the first portion of it today. So
Thoughts?
I think it's going to be very, very good and very, very positive for the Razorbacks. And again, I've only seen a part of the first session, but I think it's, you know, our kids were great, I thought, in what I've got to see them. And I think it's going to be, before it's said and done, a very, very, like I said, positive thing for the Razorbacks. And help us advertise ourselves a little bit around the country.
Did you hear the players talk about it by chance?
You know, I have not, no. But I've heard just through the grapevine again that, the Twitters were good and all of that. So hopefully it'll. What'd you guys think? Did you see it?
Robbie was a star.
That's a start.
I know that, Mr. Celeb.
They cut out the part where I said you were the worst possible solution for this team.
Touche.
Censorship.
Yeah.
You talk about, you know, you said often, you know, you want your coaches to coach. How will things work on game day with Paul calling the plays, both Pauls calling the plays? How much do you interject and get involved there, I guess?
that all kind of all depends on how things are going, you know. And normally, what it would be was, I've always had a tendency to interject more, probably defensively than I should. Offensively, you know, it'd be okay. I'd like to see your best play action here, or whatever. So whatever he has on his list, then he would go to that. So it would be something like that I would interject. But mainly, I want, you know, and I think the team wants to see us all just operate, and hopefully that will be the case. And decision making, do we go for it here? Do we not? You know, all those decisions I'll go ahead and make, and most of the time clock decisions and all of that stuff. So it just, you know, a lot of times I'll tell, okay, Paul, you're in a fourth down situation. You know, you got 4 downs. Reminding him of things like that as well. So that's kind of how it'll work. The way it always has.
As far as like the game day routine, is that pretty much the same as it's been the last few years for the players?
Very much so. And that was the, you know, in being a few years away from each other, but when I came back, you know, 3 years ago, it was just shocking to me. Like, it's the same. We do the same, which is really great. So it pretty much, you know, come back and hey, we do the same things over and over. And I guess that's why we've had success with it. We believe in it. We preach it. The kids believe in it. So that's what we continue to do. I mean, from the time we get up in the morning, the regimentation, the things we do, the meeting sessions, the walkthroughs, the clap sessions, et cetera, that we do it's been that way for 20-some years.
Anything else, guys?
You guys don't have any new, fresh questions?
One's Monday.
Well, you guys are anxious to have a game too, right?